Hey everyone, and welcome to Brick Talk TV, and welcome to the second part of our Natural History Museum build, which is the 2024 modular building. If you joined me not last week but the week before, you would have seen me build bags 1 to 6 of 33 that are in the set, and we got this far last time. So we've got a base plate and a half here in terms of width, and we've managed to do the foundations of the ground floor, and inside you can see here we've got a couple of rooms forming now. We managed to put a toilet in down here, and we've got a sort of a microscope test area in here. And as we pick up today, we'll also start from bag 7, where we're going to start to build some exhibits now that are going to be plopped around this different multi-leveled floor here. We've also got our first minifigure, which is this museum worker as well here, and we're going to uncover our second minifigure in the next bag that we open as well, which is going to be a sort of a janitor. So we're ready to crack on with the build. So we'll pick up from bag 7, and as I said, we're going to start putting some exhibits into the ground floor. And the first one today looks like it's going to be a saber-toothed tiger's skull. So let's get into zoom mode. And as I said, in this bit we're going to get our second minifigure. And they'll be wearing the same uniform that the museum has, which is this light blue jumper. Pretty small bag in terms of number of pieces, but it's probably because we're getting into building exhibits now, so there's small little mini builds if you like. So first up then, the minifigure is the standard torso, which has the light blue jumper on, which seems to be the uniform, and they come with a dark blue set of legs. And then this time we have a gentleman. He's got two facial expressions. You see he's got a moustache with a sort of a beard going on there. He's got a sort of no smile expression, and then one that looks a little bit scared. So you can choose which one you want. I'm going with the normal one. And then he's got a dark or brown hair piece. He's a janitor, I think, because he's holding a broom as well, with at least tidying up as a worker. So there's our second minifigure. Just going to stick him on the front as well. And then we get onto our first exhibits. This is the saber-toothed tiger skull. So we start with a 2x4 brick and a plate, and we stick the plate into the bottom of the brick. Onto that standard plinth style, we've got a 2x2 jumper tile, and then we've got two plain white 1x2 tiles to go either side. Onto the stud that's sat in the middle there, we're going to stick a 1x1 in black with a clip on it, right into the middle section, and then into that we're going to stick one of these 1x1 rounds with a bar going through it into there. It's added onto that. And then onto that we're going to stick a 1x1 with a double handle end, one of these white pieces, and it's going to sit on our stud that's sticking up. So we've got a thing like this which we can angle either side. So we'll put that to the side. Now we'll build the skull itself. So for that we're going to have an upward facing white bracket like one of these, and then into the bottom of those we're going to stick a couple of 1x2s with the rounded ends, like so. And then on the back there, those studs, we're going to stick one of these semicircle tiles in white. Then on the studs on top here, we're going to stick two 1x1 round trans clear plates, and then onto that we've got a tile, one of these pointy tiles, one for a better word, that's going to curve round, stick on there like that to give us a sloped back. And while we're here on this bracket where the studs are at the back, we're going to turn it on its back and stick a 1x2 with a clip facing up like this. And then into the holes here we're going to stick our saber-tooth pieces, so our little tusks go in. So that forms the top of our skull. So if we bring this back in and we push it this way, we can clip this top piece here, and then we form the skull. And there is a note in the book that says the saber-toothed tiger skull is another prized artifact in the Natural History Museum collection. Did you know that their oversized canine teeth could measure up to 20 centimeters long or 7.8 inches? There's our first proper exhibit, and that one is going to go back in the model. Oh, don't knock the worker over. That's going to sit at the back over in this corner here, just below the window. over slightly. It's just in front of the window in the corner. So that's our first exhibit. Hey Brandon, welcome to the stream. It does come with a brick-built Brachiosaurus, so we'll look forward to seeing that in a second. Now we're going to do 2 more exhibits for the same room. First one, we just get a 2x4 brick. I'm going to stick a plate, 2x4 plate into the bottom of that, and then on top we're just going to stick a 2x4 tile, and that's it. And there's a note here that says, yes, this is in fact, oh, so we'll get on to the next bit. That's for the comment is for the next one, so we'll keep that for a minute. So we've got this white plinth here. We also get a 2x2 brick. We're going to stick a 2x2 jumper tile, and this is where the note's going to come in a second, so I'll tell you what the note is so you can guess what this is. Then we're going to put a 2x2 plate in medium nugget. In the middle of that we're going to stick a chocolate swirl like this, and then we put one of these trans clear domes on top. So there's our other exhibit, and this is where the note comes in. It says, yes, this is in fact dino poo. Fossilized dinosaur waste can actually tell us about the species diet. The Brachiosaurus, for example, was a strictly vegetarian. So these 2 exhibits are also are going to go, the dino poo is going to go on the 2x2 plate that we've already got on the floor, and then this plinth is going to go next to our sabertooth exhibit there. I think it might actually move over slightly. I think it goes over even further actually. I think it goes under there. Might jiggle that about actually. I'll put it there for now. I'll probably move it in a second, because above that we're going to put another exhibit. For this one we're going to get one of these quarter circle plates, and then we get a quarter circle tile in reddish brown. Goes in on the top stud there. Then we've got a brown cheese wedge, goes in next to it. Another one on the side, and then another quarter tile in the base. Then in the centre we're going to stick a 1x1 with a clip on it. Then we have another cheese wedge, another cheese wedge, and then another quarter tile. Goes in like that, and then into the clip we're going to stick a Indiana Jones style whip. So end up with something that looks like this. That's actually going to go on the wall above the plinth that we added, so I just need to make sure we position everything about right. So that goes on the wall there. So the plinth is probably about right, I think, around there. I might need to move it about a little bit because the instructions probably show it. Oh, yeah. In fact, actually, I think maybe this needs to go over there. That's more like it, I think. There's our exhibits. Next one, we're going to get a 2x6 brick in white. Afternoon, Carol. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. So 2x6 brick, and we're going to stick a 2x6 plate into the bottom. Then on top, we're going to stick some tiles and some jumper tiles. So regular tiles each end. Then we've got 2 jumper tiles, 1x2s in white that go next to those, and then in the middle we're just going to have a plain 2x2 tile goes on there. And then we're going to get some dark orange squished 1x1 bricks. They're going to go onto our studs on top like this, and then we're going to get these which we use for birds' nests usually. We'll actually go around minifigures as fur, and then we get these tan 1x1s, and we're going to add these on top of our squish brick, keep them in place with the 1x1. So we'll do 2 of these. And then onto them we've got some dinosaur eggs. So we've got a bright green one and a white one that goes on top, so we can see some dinosaur eggs in a nest. In our exhibit room, that's going to sit in this bay window down here. And squeeze in there like that. So there's our dinosaur eggs. We've got our dinosaur poo. We've got our skull. I'm not sure what that is because it didn't say, I don't think. Did it? Or did it? No, it didn't have a note for that one. So I'm not sure what that one is. Probably a fossil. But the on the eggs there says which came first, the dinosaur or the egg. We all know that every known species of dinosaur believed to have reproduced by laying eggs. So now that's done, we move on to the next thing. So for the next thing we get a 2x8 tan coloured plate. We're going to stick a reddish brown panel into one end and a 1x4 plate next to it. On the plate we're going to stick the sand green micro figure pieces. And next to those we've got 2 mugs. Looks a bit like a souvenir shop. I'm going to stick 2 of these coffee mugs on there. Then in the background we get 2 more panels, stick them at the back. And we're going to get a modified 2x2 with 2 studs in reddish brown, add that to the end. Then we get a 1x1 on the third, the studs on the side, stick a red bullion bar ingot on the end there. Then we get another one, do a similar thing, but this time we put a 1x2 plate on first, then the ingot fits at the end. And of course at the end of this we're going to stick another panel piece facing out. And across the top here we're going to stick 2 double jumpers, 2x4 across the top, like this, give us a bit of a counter. And then on the counter we're going to stick a coffee mug on one jumper here. We're going to stick a bullion bar on there, and then we're going to make a little till. So for the till, the cash register, we get a modified sand green 2x2 modified 2 studs, stick a upward facing bracket on it. Then we've got a 1x2 plate, sand green that goes in the back, and the trans clear one. And then we're going to cap the top off with a sand green tile like this. And then on the front we get a double cheese wedge like this, which we don't have a printed tile on this, so it's just going to stay like that. And that's going to sit on here. So this is like the front desk, or this does look like a shop, so you can get all the different pieces for sale. And this one is going to sit in the middle here where we've got these studs exposed, and that's going to fit in the middle there. So when you come in the museum you can obviously pay to get in if you need to pay, or it could be free in your city, but you can also get some merchandise and souvenirs on the way out. Our next exhibit, again another 2x4 and a 2x4 plate, make the plinth, 2x2 jumper tile, a couple of regular 1x2 tiles either side, and then we get a 1x1 with studs all the way around it, and on top we're going to stick a white 1x1 plate, and then we're going to stick some cheese wedges either side in dark bluish grey like this, and then in the front we're going to stick a triangle tile on the front and the back, and then in the top we've got an orange flame that's going to come out, and it's going to go in the middle of our plinth like this. And there's a note here that says, volcanoes are typically found over mantle plumes and meeting points of tectonic plates. Don't worry, the model is of an active volcano is completely safe to explore. So we've got a little volcano model going on there as well. This one is going to position up the top here on our sort of balcony area. That sits in just above there. And just in front of that, our next exhibit, again a 2x4 one with the plinth. Get two 2x2 jumper tiles this time. On one we get a pumpkin piece, and into the pumpkin piece we stick a 1x1 round with a pin on the top like this. And then next to that we've got one of these dinosaur egg pieces, and we stick a bowl piece inside like this. And this one says, these highly detailed replicas of ancient pottery were created specifically for the museum by artists living above the 10243 Parisian restaurant. So if you remember that modular set, we have an artist on top, and this is going to go on this 1x4 plate here in front of our volcano on the lower level. So there's our next exhibit. So the bottom's starting to fill up a little bit now. And the last couple, or the last exhibit here, 2x6 again, and a plate. Stick them together. This time we're going to stick a 2x2 jumper tile each end, and a 1x2 in the centre too. Focus. I was a bit lazy today. Yeah, Carol, so far it's quite a good set. I like the details. So then we're going to stick a 1x2 rounded ends, and we're going to stick a cone on top of one. Then we've got unicorn horn to go on top of that, and then another one to go directly into the 1x2 like this. And then we've got some stones like this, so we're displaying. This is part of Natural History Collection. Really rocks. These types of quartz, stalagmites, geodis have collected from all over the world. Probably said that last one wrong. And these are going to go at the top over this side, around this way. And then one that we did forget, we're just going to put a regular 2x2, just want to double check it is just a regular 2x2. Missed it somewhere. Yep, just a regular 2x2 with the jumper ons going on this side as well. That's just finishing off our bag, which I missed as we were doing it. So that's the end of bag 7. You see we're starting to fill up a little bit now. And now we move on to bag 8. Yeah, Brandon, the Parisian restaurant retired quite a while back now. So we're doing less of the exhibits now, moving more on to construction again of the walls and some of the window details. So to start us off on this section, we need a couple of 1x2 tan plates. We've got 4 1x2 tiles in dark tan and 6 regular 1x2 bricks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we're going to make 2 of these columns, so we get 3 of the 1x2 bricks, stick them together with our plate. And if we bring the model back in, the columns we just made, one goes over this side, the other is going over this side to frame our windows, and then our tiles are going to go in fact at the front. Here you can see we've got a stud sticking out. We're going to add on either side of the window. It says the minifigure. Just added that to the bottom of the window, so you can see it gives a little bit of detailing at the bottom. Then we're going to build 4 of the next things which are going to go in the windows. So we need 4 1x4 plates. We need 8 regular 1x2 plates. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need one more. Good. Can't see the last one. We'll come back to that in a second. Then we need 8 1x1x3s. 4, 6, 8. We need 4 2x2 jumper tiles. We need 8 1x1 rounds with pins on top. 4, 6, 8. And we're still looking for our 1x2 plate. It's hiding somewhere. Or is it in the bag? Still bag check. Can't see it in there. It's in here somewhere. 2, 4, 6, 7. Instructions say 8. But I can't see 8. Oh, there it is, hiding. Right, got it. So to start us off with, we get our 1x2s. We're going to add our pins to the front on one stud, and then our 1x1x3 at the back. So we're going to make these in pairs. Going to help frame our window. So that's all done. Then we get our 1x4 plates and our jumper tiles in the middle, and then we're going to add these columns that we added, and then we're going to add these on top either side of our jumper tiles, so we end up with something that looks like this. Now we've got the window frames. If we bring back in our model, the first window frame is going to go over here to move our tile over slightly. This one goes in the middle here. This one in here. And our final one just by the dinosaur eggs over that side. So there's our windows starting to form across the front. Then we're going to put columns either side of the windows. So for that we're going to need 8 1x2s with sliders on the bottom. 6, 8. We're going to need 24 1x2s with studs on the side. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then we need 24 1x2 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22 and 24, and then we're going to make 8 of these columns. So we stick 3 of the 1x2s with the studs on the side onto our 1x2 with the sliders. Nope, that's a regular one. Like this, and then we're going to stick the 1x2 tiles just on these studs to add some architectural detail to the front of our museum. Like I said, we've got to do 8 of these in total. And one more left. So there's our eight columns, and so these are going to go either side of all of the windows we just added in. So I'm going to go in here, one there, and there. So now the front we've got these columns either side of the window frames that we've added in. Then we're going to secure these with some plates now. So the plates, we need 2 of these 4x4 corner plates. We have 2 1x4s, and we have 4 1x2s in dark, or just in brown. So first off, our corner plate goes on there. Then we have a 1x4 goes across here, and then some 1x2s. Over this side again, 1x4 in there, corner plate, and then some 2x1x2s go on. That's just making sure they're all stuck together. And then we're going to add some plates now to these column areas. So we need 4 corner plates, and we need 2 1x4 plates, and as well as some upward facing brackets. And so the 1x4 plates go on first, this side and this side. Then we have these upward facing brackets, they're going to go in the middle. And then we put our corner plates on. Like that. Then we're going to build the wall up either side of the doorway here, so we get a couple of 2x2s in dark tan, a couple of corner bricks in dark tan, and a couple of 1x2 bricks. And our corner ones go on here and here. Then our 2x2s go on at the back. Then we stick the 1x2s on. 1x2 goes that way. Hold up. 1x2 goes across onto our bracket. Like that. Then we get some more again, so another couple of 2x2s, 1x2s, corner bricks. Corner ones go onto the doorway. This time the 2x2s go at the front, and our 1x2s at the back. Then we get 4 1x1x3 bricks, a couple of corner bricks, a couple more 2x2s and a couple of 1x2s again, so it's going to build up this section again. So the 2x2s go at the back, then our 1x2s again, and then our corner bricks again. And this time our 1x1x3s go on the front, either side of the bracket. We've got in there, so the front starts to look like this now. Then we're going to add plates on top here now, just to secure this all in. So we've got some 1x4s, corner one, some 1x1s. So first off, corner plates. Go at the front in brown, and our corner plate goes in that side, and I guess it goes on that side. Yep. Goes in this side. Then we have a 1x4 goes across, and we put a 1x1 in that gap, and then we have a gap in between there. And that's the end of bag number 8. So we've decided just to add a bit more detail now to the front. Let's crack open bag number 9. We're going to start to add some more walls across the back here, and we're sort of changing colour now to more olive green. got some windows and doors to stick in as well in this bag. So first off we need some 1x2s in olive green. We also need a couple with studs on the side as well. I can find that other one somewhere. Well, I'm going with cook out the 1x3s if you also need. So we've got two 1x3s, we also need 6 1x6s. 1, 3, 6. We have a red ingot or bullion bar piece and a white one. We're going to add these bullion pieces to the 1x2s with studs on the side. The white one goes above the toilet door and the red one goes above the sort of laboratory style door. And then the 1x3s go either side of that. And then our 1x2s just finish off down there. And our 1x6s are going to run across the back up to there. And we're going to add another row of bricks on top of what we just added. So for that we get 5 1x6s. We get 4 1x4s. There's 3, 4, and a couple of 1x1s. This time we start with a 1x4 here, 1x6, 1x6, another 1x6, bang those in across there. Then we're going to add 1x4s on the inside here and then finish off with some 1x1s. Hey Alexander, welcome to the stream, hope you're good. Then we add those 1x1s into there. Now we're going to get 8 1x6s. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just going to go mad and run these right across what we've already built up. So now we've got quite a tall wall at the back there, and now we're going to add some windows in. So these 2 gaps we've got either side here, and for these we get these taller window frames, got the inserts as well, and we also need a 1x2 plate. So stick these in. Then we're going to pair these up, so we get double height windows, and at the top we'll add our 1x2 plates as well. First one goes in this side, second one goes in here near the saber-tooth tiger. So at the back we've got a first glimmer of windows. Then for the front doors, which can go obviously at the front, we've got this double door frame here, trans clear doors, will go in this side. I like these door frames these days. Those in, we're going to stick some black paddles on for the door handles. This way and that way. There's our front door. Then we're going to add that onto a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 1x10 in the middle. So then we have 2 studs either side. And on those we're going to add some bricks. So we start with a 1x2, 1x2 plate on it, and then we add three 1x2 bricks on, followed by a final plate. Goes on one side, 21, yeah, 1, 2, 3, push, yep. Do the same again for the other side. And a plate, and that goes on that side. So with that done, we can slot this into this red area here, which is ready to take our front door in. So you can see there's the front door. You see the tilt and the counter behind. Then we're going to add up around here now. So we get a couple of 2x3s, a couple of 1x3s. We've also got a couple of 1x1s, 1x2s, and again some more upward facing brackets in black. And we stick the upward facing bracket into the 2x3 in the corner here. That's going to go in where we've got this indent here. Do the same on the other side, but put it on the other corner so it fits into our grooves that we've got going on there. Then with that done, we're going to stick a 1x2 brick here, 1x3 behind, 1x1 goes there. Same pattern on this side. Just built up around the door a bit more. Then we need a couple of 2x2 plates and some 1x2 plates as well. 1x2 goes either side of the door, and then 2x2s go in next there. Then we're going to build some archways that are actually going to go, if you're looking here, cover either side here, there's doorways, archways inside. So we're going to get 4 of these larger arch pieces. We've got a couple of 1x2s, a couple of 1x2s with the rounded ends in tan. We have some corner plates. We have some 1x4 plates, and we have some 1x6 plates. So we start with the 1x6 plates, stick a 1x2 into the base. Then we can connect our 2 archways to either end. There's our large archways. Then if we bring the model back in, as I said, these 2 large archways then form over the different balconies and stairs on the inside. So they're like this now, on the side as you go in. And then the other pieces, we've got our tan coloured pieces, which we're going to connect just above our bracket pieces that we've been sticking at the front. Then we have some corner plates, and our 1x4s go across to secure the door and the wall together there. Then we're going to add some more bricks. We also have another couple of 2x2 plates and some 1x1s with studs on the side. The 1x1s with studs on the side go either side of the doorway here and here, where it's slightly lower. It's a regular 1x1 and the stud on. Then our 2x2 plates go on next, followed by our 1x2 bricks. Just go on there. Then we've got some windows as well, so we've got 3 smaller windows. We also have 4 1x2 bricks, and we've got our window inserts as well, of course, so I'm going to snap these in. always tougher, these smaller windows. And then we're going to pair these 1x2s up, and they're going to go either side of the doorway here, and then our windows are going to go directly above the door next to each other. There's our doorway forming there. Then we got some 2x3s and a couple of regular 1x1 bricks. Regular 1x1 bricks go on top of the one with the studs. 2x3s either side there. Let's just build that front area up. And a little bit of detail. First off, we get 4 1x1x3s. We're just going to add these to the front here where we've got these columns already forming. So they're on first. Then we've got a little lamp. So we get 2 trans clear 1x1 rounds. Going to add a paddle to the top. And then a 1x1 with a bar going in there as well. Just like that. That's going to go into those 1x1s with studs in the sides, so either side of the doorway. With the other one. There's our lamps either side of the doorway. And now we're going to build handrails that are going to go down the staircase to guide minifigures. So we get some 3 length rods. We're going to stick some our standard clip pieces each end, and our handle piece, and then into each end of that a 1x1 round with a pin on. So we've got need 2 of these. So there's our 2 rails. And we're going to connect these from they clip into anything, they just rest at the top. They clip into the plate at the bottom here. And there's our 2 handrails going up the staircase, which works quite well. That's the end of our bag. Now on to bag 10. Again, we're just going to add some height now to the sides here to catch up with what we've been building in the middle. Add to the details of our windows on the outside as well. And there's a few other bits as well by the look of it. So first up we get 6 1x6 bricks, or 6. We have 2 corner bricks, 2 1x1s. We've got 8 masonry bricks, 2, 4, 6, 8. We've got a couple of 1x2 bricks as well. So we start this side, we put the 1x2 brick in down here, and our masonry one goes the other end by the window. That goes either side of the window. And then we're going to run 1x6s all the way down the side. Then we're going to stick a 1x1 in here. Corner brick goes on next. Masonry brick again either side of our windows. That's that side done. And then over this side, much of the same. Got a 1x2 here. Masonry bricks either side of the windows. One by one, corner brick, and then we're going to add our 1x6s all the way down the outside. And we're going to lay it up again, so this time we get 4 1x6s. We've got 3 1x3s. We've got 1 corner brick. We have 1 1x4 brick as well. We have 8 masonry bricks again. 4, 6, 7, 8, and we have 4 1x1 bricks. This time we start with a 1x3 at the back. We also continue the masonry bricks either side of the windows. 1x3 goes across here, and a 1x1, and yep, another couple of masonry bricks again on the side of the window. Down this side we stick a 1x1 on the corner, and then we have 1 1x6 coming in each end, and then we leave a 4 stud gap in the middle there. Moving over the other side, 1x1 on first, corner brick, masonry bricks go on, one by one there, 1x3 brick. Then this side we're going to run 1x6s down and a 1x4, so we don't have a gap on this side like we did on the other side. Then we're going to add some art to the wall, so we get a 4x4 in dark blue. In the top corner we're going to add bright orange quarter tile. Then we add another macaroni in yellow. Then we've got medium nugget one. Then we've got a reddish brown one. Then we have a blue 1x1 with a clip on that's going to sit diagonally there, and then we're going to stick a white 1x4 length rod out of that, running right across. Then in the back we get a 1x4 with studs on the side this time, which is going to fill in that gap we've left. And it's going to go this way round. So this is, it's going to hang like this, and there's a note here that says, "What on and in earth is going on? The earth's inner core is orange, encapsulated by the molten outer core, which is yellow, the mantle light brown, and the crust which supports all known life." So here you can see the different layers of the earth moving through to the core. So that's going to go by the volcano, so it's going to sit just in here on the wall there. So we've got that just by the volcano. Then we're going to add some more bricks. So we need a couple of 1x2s. This time we've got 4 corner bricks. We've got 4 1x6 bricks, a couple of 1x4s, and 4 1x3 bricks. So starting this end, 1x2 goes on, some 1x6s, and a 1x4, then a corner brick, and on this side corner brick, 1x3 brick, and another 1x3 brick on this side. On the other side, 1x2 goes on, and we've got 1x6, 1x6, a 1x4, corner brick, another corner brick, and some 1x3s. Adding more height to the walls. Now with that done, we're going to get 16 1x1 plates. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. And we're going to add them in pairs, so we're going to end up with 8 of these. It's going to be used near the windows. Yeah, Brandon, I think the Brachiosaurus, I reckon it's probably going to be the last thing we build if I was a guessing man. So these ones are going to go on the masonry bricks on the other side of each of the windows spaces we have at the front. Turn that around. And this one and this one. Next up we get 32 candle pieces in can. So we're going to add these in 8 lots of 4, and these are going to act as columns that are going to go either side of our window. There's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7, and the last one. So that's 32 in total of these candle pieces. There's our 8. These, if you remember when we did the cameras in the uploaded state today. So here we've got some 1x1 rounds with pins on each side of the window, so we need to slot these in either side of our window to give us some nice columns that are going to run either side of our window. So now we've got, moving our worker around. So now we've got these tan columns either side, the windows at the front. To secure those in place, at the top here we need to add 8 1x2s rounded ends, and we need 8 1x1 round plates as well. So we're going to stick those into the front there, and then that's going to slot on top of our candle, and on top of those 1x1s we stuck them to secure the candle in place. The last thing for bag 10, and on to bag 11. actually finished the ground floor today. If we can start the second floor. See how we go. And one more. That's it. That's the end of bag 10. You can see the windows details coming together now. So bag 11. Got some windows, some bricks. We're also going to do some more of the drain pipe running at the back. And that's where we start with the drain pipe. So we start with a 1x1 round with a pin, and then we want 5 candles in light bluish grey. We're going to stick all 5 together to act as the drain pipe. 3, 4 and 5, and then we're going to add the pin at the ends. So here's a section of our drain pipe, and if you remember around the back here, this is where the drain pipe's starting to form, so I'm just going to clip that in there like so. So you can see the water droplet and then the pipe moving up the back. Now we're going to go back to adding more height to our walls that we've got going around here. So we need a 1x6 brick, a 1x4 brick. Then we're going to work on some plates now, so we get 9 1x8 plates, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 3 1x2 plates. We have a couple of 1x4 plates. That's all we need for this stage. So first off, we're going to run the plates. So 1x8 goes on here, down this side, followed by a 1x2 here. Then we run another 1x8 there. 1x4 goes on with a 1x2 here. Our 1x4 brick goes on next to the archway there. Then we have another 1x8 across here. Then a 1x4 again. 1x6 brick goes in this side. Another 1x8 and one more. And then another couple of 1x8s and a 1x2, which is already at the end. We've added all those plates. Next up we have a 2x8, we have 4 corner bricks. We have some pyramid style trans clear pieces and some downward facing black brackets. On these downward facing brackets we're going to add the trans clear pyramid type piece here, again probably for a light. These are going to go on the inside, other side of the door by the look of it. At the front here we have our corner bricks going in. Our 2x8 runs across the top of our windows. Oh, not that way, sorry, the other way, outwards. Ooh, these brackets go on there. It's over by one. So the lights go on there, and our corner bricks just go onto that bit there. And we're going to add some more plates and upward facing brackets again. So we've got two 1x4 plates. There's one. There's two. Then we've got 8 1x2 plates. 2, 4, 6, 8. So our 1x4 plates are going to run across here. Then we have a 1x2, another one on this side, there and there. And our bracket is going to go in the middle there again. Same on this side. 1x4, 1x2. 1x2 runs all the way along. Then we get 4 corner plates. Just need a couple of corner bricks. We're going to pair these up so these corner plates are going to stick together. So first up, the corner brick behind the bracket, and this one. Same on that side. Then we're going to add some windows in. So we've got 8 window frames, again the taller ones. 5, 6, 7, 8. And then the 8 inserts as well. Like last time, we also need some 1x2 plates. So these are going to be paired up again, and then we'll stick a 1x2 plate there at the top. In fact, these are jumper tiles, not plates this time. The 1x2 jumpers go at the top. These are going to sit on the jumpers that are inside the window frames. So we've inserted them now just in the middle on both sides. Then we add the top bit, which is going to be some detail. Some architectural detail. So for that we get these 2x4 plates in tan colour. We're going to stick a 1x2 tile in the middle here on each of them. And then either side of this tile we're going to add these downward facing tooth pieces on the edge. So it looks like this. I need 4 of these, and then this is going to sit on top of our window. So bring back this in. You can see now where this is on each side of the window, and we're going to add these 2x4s in. Secure the windows. So then that's what our windows are looking like now. Finishes off the windows quite nicely there at the bottom. Now we're going to add some more plating. So for this, we first off going to get 4 3x3 plates. Also going to get 2 of these corner plates. We have 2 1x8 plates, and we'll have 4 1x2 plates. Ooh. And to start us off then, we'll start with our corner plates. They're going to go in either side here. Then our 3x3s are going to run along the centre here to frame our doorway. Then we'll stick the 1x2s in here to level that off. 1x8s going to run along either side of our archway, and then our 1x2s go either side too. Next up we get another corner plate, just one. We get 2 1x3 plates. We've got 3 1x2 bricks and 7 1x6 bricks. To start with, we get the 2 1x3 plates, stack them together. Then we're going to add our corner 1 too. That's going to go here and attach on like that. Next to that we'll put a 1x2 brick, and then we'll stick some 1x6 bricks. Down this side we'll add our 1x6 bricks all the way down. Then one goes right across the window, secures that in place. Then we've got some 1x2 bricks, and our final 1x6 brick goes in the middle and secures the window in. So just added some different in height around that side. Moving over this side, we get another corner plate like this. We're going to stick a 1x3 on, then we're going to stick a 1x2 plate. Then we have 1x2 with the rounded ends, and we have a tile. So this is adding to our drain pipe outside. This is going to go across here, line up with our drain pipe on the outside, and in the middle here we stick some more 1x6 bricks across. And with that levelled up, we're going to finish off with 3 1x2s and then 7 1x6s. Of course, we're going to run around this side now. This is going to be it for this bag. Getting quite some height now, so we must be getting near the end of adding height to this level, I would have thought. And indeed we are. So bag 12 is going to see us start to tile the top as you would expect in a modular building. So we're almost done with the ground level. So starting with our tiling, we get 11 1x8 tiles in light bluish grey. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We also get a couple of modified 1x4s, and we get 2 1x2 tiles. So to start us off, we get some I'll put our 1x8 tiles and across this back section. couple down the side here and across. Then we'll stick a 1x2 there. Coming back to this side, we're going to stick a modified 1x4. Then we've got a 1x8 and another modified 1x4. A couple more 1x8s. We'll squeeze it in. And then our 1x8s just finish off covering down here. That bit's done. Then drawing our attention more to the front section here for the tiling, we're going to get 6 1x4 tiles, 4, 5, 6. We have 2 modified 1x4s with studs on. We also have 2 2x2 jumper tiles. We have 2 1x8 tiles. We have 2 1x1 round tiles in tan colour. Then we have 2 upward facing brackets and 1 1x2 tile. So starting us off here, we'll go regular 1x4, then a modified one, then another regular one. As we come across here, we're going to stick a 1x1 round tan dot behind our bracket. Then at the front we have a 1x4 tile. We stick our upward facing bracket on next, our 1x2 tile on, and the next bracket we'll leaf through it across the room. The upward facing bracket, and a 1x4 tile. Then just behind we're going to get some 2x2 jumper tiles. Then we have our 2 1x8 tiles that are going to go across. Then we have our 1x4 regular tile, modified one, and another 1x4 one. Then we're going to move this out of the way, and we're going to build something separate now. So we get a 1x8 brick. You can add a 1x2 plate to the end. Then we have a corner 3x3 plate which we're going to add on. For this bit that sticks out, we're going to add a 1x4 into the plate like this. Then we get a 1x2, 1x1 plate. Add these on top. And it's a 1x6 plate. Add a 1x4 in it. Then we have 3 modified 2x2s with the 2 studs on top. We have a Technic claw hiding somewhere. There's a Technic claw. Reddish brown one. We have a regular 1x1, and we also have 2 1x1s with studding. So we have the normal 1x1 on the end, then we stick a Technic claw into one of these 1x1s with the stud on. That goes on that side. Another one without the claw goes this side. Then we stick our modified 2x2s with studs on. Then we get upward facing brackets which are going to go onto these modified plates like this. Then we need a 1x4, a 1x3 brick, and we need a 1x6 plate. 1x3 goes at the end, 1x4 on the inside, and then our 1x6 plate goes across our brackets like this. Then we need a 1x8, 1x4, a couple of 1x1 regular bricks. We also need 2 black 1x2s with clips on that way, and 2 regular 1x2 black plates. Start with a black plate, stick our 1x2s with clips on together. Another 1x2 on top. What we'll do is we'll add 1x8 across this side with a 1x4. Then we have a 1x1. Then our piece here with the clips on goes in. We end up with something like this. Then we need another corner plate, another 1x6 plate, a couple of 1x2 plates and a 1x1 plate. Now run the 1x6 plate on first, and the 1x1. Then we've got our corner, 1x2, another 1x2. Then we've got 1x8 and a couple of 1x4s. 1x4 first, 1x8, 1x4, so building the wall up. Then we're going to put tiles on this, so a 1x2, 1x8, and a 1x2 there, and then 2 1x2s on top, here like that. So then now we're going to add detail on the inside. So on the wall here with the stud, we're going to add a clock, standard issue clock, coming up to midnight. In here we're going to add some bones. So we got there's one bone, the other bone hiding under here. So they're going to go into these clips here. Got 2 bones hanging up. On this side, where we've got these 2 studs, we're going to add these cylinders. These white connectors go on. Loo rolls, I think, because it's going to be going to the toilet. So this is in the laboratory side, this is the toilet side. And then on this side, which is going to go in behind the till, I think, we've got a magnifying glass that goes in our clip. Then across these here, we're going to add some coloured tiles, signifying leaflets or something like that, books, behind the till. So with that done, if we come back in to our museum, then here is where we're going to, this section here behind the till is where we can add in this extra wall that we just add in. You can hide the toilet in the microscopy laboratory type place, and then you can see we come in now. We've got a nice patterned area. So now we'll put that to the side. Next thing, we build this thing separately as well. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And then we're going to add a 1x12 in the back, then at the front 2x12. So with this in place, we're then going to add some 1x2s with upward facing bars on. Leave one stud at the end, and then just run these all the way down. like this. Then it's some inverted 1x2 1x1s and a 1x2 where the bar goes on the ends. And this end an inverted 1x2 curved and a 1x1 that end. Then we get another one, and we get two of the facing pieces with bars. Bar piece adds on this end, and on this one we add it to that end, so we end up with something like this. Then with that done, we get 4 of these medium nugget pieces and 4 small ones, and we basically run these alternately across the top here. And then we do the same again. So 4 of each of these, and then run it the opposite way. So we end up with this jagged top. Ooh. We've got something like that. Then at the front here with all these upward facing bars, we're going to stick these clip pieces on. So they're going to go down the front. And we get a 6th length rod and a couple of 1x4s. Start with the 6th length rod in the middle here, and the 1x4s at either end. And there's something like this running across the front, and if we flip this over, we get an inverted 2x2 round piece. I'll go over here just to make sure that stays secure. And then into this handle piece we're going to get a clip piece and add a plate onto it. We're going to clip that on the edge like that of our piece, and this, if you believe it or not, it's going to make a staircase. If we come back in here, remember we've got a gap here, is where this plate's going to go, and we've got a bench underneath, so we're going to add this, clip that in, and then push it down, and then it forms a cool staircase. How cool is that? It goes, runs across the back up to the next level. Oh, that's real cool. Great technique. And then coming back, we've got 4 1x8 tiles in reddish brown, and we also have a printed museum tile as well. Again, no stickers in the set. That's going to go on our front brackets as a sign for the museum, and then our reddish brown ones are going to run across the last studs that we've got here, and that is going to be the ground level. So ground floor done in 12 bags. Let's go to the wide camera so you can have a look. So after 12 bags, this is the ground level all done. You can see the detail architecturally outside of the windows. We've still got some places for columns and things to go as well for the main area. And then if you look in, also go around the back quickly. You see the drain pipe's been extended as well. We've added the rear windows in. And if you're looking in the top here, you can see the lovely staircase that we just built, and then all the artefacts, the counter, the extra wall that we just added in here, which can be removed as well because it's only held in with a couple of studs. And and then the space ready, I think, for the Brachiosaurus, which will probably go in there. So that's the end of that one. And now we'll go to bag 13, which is where we're going to probably add some columns actually, which will go on the front sections. Let's go to zoom mode. Probably not quite the ground level yet. There's some details here with some statues. We've got our bulldog in here as well. Some columns and some final bits. First off, we're going to make 2 column pieces, which are going to run either side of our doorway on the ground level. So we've got to do 2 at once here. So we get these 1x10 bricks in white, and add a 1x2 jumper to the end of each, and then we add another 4 on. Full length of the brick. Same with the other one. And then onto the jumper tiles, we're going to add these 1x1s with studs all the way around. Also going to add a red cheese wedge as well. So these go on to our jumper tiles all the way down. On the last one, we're going to add the red cheese wedge to it. So it's like this all the way down there. That's our column ready to go. Then we're going to add a 1x10 plate across the top, full length like this. Then onto that we'll add a 1x4 white tile and a 1x6. Then on the side we're going to add 4 of these 2x4 jumper tiles and a couple of 2x2s. So these clip in to the side studs like this. On each side. Same for the other one. And with those done, we're going to add some 1x4 and a 1x6 tile again, just to give us that column feel. See how that's looking a bit like a column now. With these done like this is going to go either side of the doorway now. So if you remember, either side here we've got the plinths ready to go, but we've got the hinges, the brackets all the way up. We're going to slot this into the brackets. Then give us these cool columns now either side of the doorway. Next up, we're going to put some plinths in for some statues. So we get these here, which was one with the Titanic. I'm going to put some 2x2 round bricks in as well in tan in the centre. And then we're going to top those with these 3x3 in dark bluish grey. Then on those we're going to stick a 1x3 jumper tile in the middle, and then we're going to have hopefully regular 1x3 tiles at the front and the back. Oh, actually on one we stick a double. Got a double one and a single one like this. So bringing this back in, our single one is going to go on this 3x3 which is already in position, and then the double one is going to go on this side, just in front of those windows that we've got there already. Then we're going to start laying some groundwork for some fences that are going to run across the front, so it's going to move our museum workers out of the way. So for this we're going to need 7 1x3 round ends in black, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we need 5 1x2s in the same style. Now we're just going to run these across the front here onto the soil. So it's 1x3, 1x2, 1x3, 1x2. 1x2, oh, 2 1x3s in the middle, did that wrong. And finish off with a 1x3. And this side it's a similar pan but not quite the same. Start with a 1x3, another 1x3, and this one is actually going to stick out because there's a tree at the front. At least I think it's a tree. And we'll leave the front of the tree alone for now. So just added those black pieces all the way across the front. Ready, I reckon, for a fence. But before we do a fence or anything like that, we're going to start with some flowers that are going to sit in there. So we've got a double jumper in reddish brown. We're going to stick a 1x4, the rounded edges in here somewhere. Goes in the middle like that. Then we've got these ferns which we've seen in Lord of the Rings set, and this one, which are cool. And then we've got a dark green leaf, standard issue, goes on the inside here. Then we have another fern going out, and another green leaf going. Then we get another fern and a lighter coloured leaf. Something like this. And then a couple more ferns go on. Building this up like so. And then we get 2 green 3-length rods. Green like this. We also get some yellow 1x1 rounds and some pale yellow flowers. Gonna add those on to one, put it upside down, 2 like this, and actually we then need a pink version. Interesting to see the flowers used upside down. Let's do it in the other side. So we've got these pink and yellow flowers coming through. These ones are going to go in front of our window on this side. So they're looking like that down there. We're now going to do the similar one on the other side of the window. be slightly different in the arrangement. And again, flower stalks, we'll go for a yellow one. And a pink one. That goes on that side. And then this can fit over this side, just below this window. So we've added some flower on that side too. So with that done, we can now start to add a bit more detail to our iron railings that we've started. So for that, we're going to get 10 of these arrows, spears, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then we get 5 1x2s with the rounded ends, 3, 5, and then we're going to thread these in pairs through our 1x2. You see how this is going to help form some railings out the front of our museum. Reminds me of school. These railings outside my school. Actually inside my school too. Now we've got 5 of these. Bring this back in. These are going to go into our 1x2 rounds that we've already stuck into the front of our plinth and our flowers. Tines of our railings going in here, and now we'll move on to the 1x3 ones. So same thing, this time we get 7 1x3, and then we're going to add in 21 of our spears. So again, same thing, just going to stick 3 in each of these. Once we've done this, we can move on to the statues. All minifigures can go in the front. Two more to go. All tough on the fingertips, these pieces. My fingers are hurting now. Yeah, one more. So there's our 7 sets of railings there. Now we're filling the gaps. Cool looking fence. There's our railing fence across the front there now. That's all done. Now we do the statues. So we've got some grey legs, classic torso here, like a toga on it, all in grey, and then we've got a beard, plain minifigure head, no face printed on it, and some hair like this. Then we've got an antennae, we'll stick a 1x1 round into the end of that, and then a microphone into the end of that. It's going to be in his hand there. So there's our first statue. That's going to go on this side, on the plinth, like that. Then on the other side we've got a female statue. So we've got a female skirt here, same torso with a toga on. You don't need a beard, there's a spare beard there, but obviously don't need that. And then we've got the long grey hair, same antennae, microphone, 1x1 round going in there. Going to be in the other hand this time. There's our other statue. It's going to go on our plinth on that side. Get these staffs right. So there we go. There's our two statues with our railings at the front. Now to finish off, around the back, add some detail. We're going to put a flower to start with. It's going to be growing out of our drip on the floor. We've got our standard couple of leaves with a pink flower on. Just like that. That's going to go literally next to the water coming out. Hopefully. Goes next to the water coming out of the drain there, and then over here we're going to get a crate. In the crate we've got a large dinosaur egg, leg even. We've got a technic claw, a trans clear 1x1 round with a bar. It'll be the rubbish out the back of the museum, which is where our bulldog here is going to be sat trying to get the bone out. Trying to get the bone out of the rubbish at the back. And there's a note here that says, even the tiniest crack in the pavement allow new life to find a way through. So that's what the little flower is by the drain. So that's the end of bag 13. And now, Brandon, your favourite thing, we're going to do the Brachiosaurus, which is going to go in the exhibit. So let's move this out of the way and we'll open up this bag 14. See how we do this Brachiosaurus then. So we start with the plinth, which is a 6x8 plate. We're going to add 1x6s all the way around the edge just to raise it up. Like that. Then on top we're going to add some tiles and jumpers. So we've got a double jumper, goes first either side, we're going to add a 2x6 plate across the middle. Each corner is just going to be a regular 2x2 black plate. Then we've got 1x2 to cover that up. That's that all covered up. We're then going to get some 2x2 rounds with studs on. They'll go each end of our plate, the brachiosaurus to connect to, and we're also going to add some foliage. Since the brachiosaurus is vegetarian, he needs to look like he's got some foliage around him to eat. So they'll go on that jumper there. We're then going to get 2 shoots, add some yellow flowers. It goes in. That's what we just built. Like that. And we'll start the main body of the brachiosaurus. So for this we get a 1x1 white with studs all the way around. We're going to add 2 1x1 round plates into the base. This is easy as done. And those 2 go in there. Then we're going to add 2 more to the top, and then we'll add another 1x1 brick with studs all the way around. And again another 2, and another 1x1 with studs all the way around. So you can see how sort of the spine is forming, I think. Then at the top we're going to stick another 1x1 round, but this time we're going to stick a Technic claw in into there like that. And we get 4 1x3s in white with rounded ends, and then we get 2 semicircle tiles. And 2 of these we're going to stick in these tiles to the ends. These go at the end here. And the other ones go across the front, running along the side like this. And we're going to add another 1x3 on just to connect these 2 to stop this one from swiveling around. Next up we get 4 handlebar pieces. These are going to go in the ends, front, like that. Then we get another 2 more 1x3s. These go across the top, like that. And then we have another one goes on the top at the front. Then we flip this over. We're going to add a 1x1 round on the front one here, and another 1x3 on that one. Then we'll add a Technic claw in the back as well, and we add 2 white bananas into studs in, almost like a rib cage. I think that's bananas are probably going to form. Then we get 4 more bananas, and we get 4 of the bars with the 1x1 round stud on the end. We'll stick our bananas into here. like that, and then these are going to go in to the other holes here on each side, giving us that rib cage. Like that. Then in the bottom here we're going to get some 6th length rods in the front, one in the back there, to allow us to stand up Brachiosaurus here. It's going to go into our 1x1 rounds with studs on the end at the bottom. So it's gone in there. Then we'll do the legs, so we'll put that to the side. So we've got 4 of these coming in now for the legs. So for the feet we've got these lampshade pieces. Into each of those we stick a 1x1 round with a clip on top, in white of course. And then we get Technic clip claw, sorry, stick a 1x1 round with a hole in it through that, and then we stick a handle piece onto the top. So we'll do 4 of these as well, the legs and the arms. Then we'll clip each of these into our lampshade. Like this. This is the base of the legs. And then we've got to do some more of those joints again for the top of the leg. It's going to connect together. Connects in there. You can see how the leg or the knee will clip together to make a joint like this. So those are the dinosaur legs. So then we come back in here. These can now clip to those handlebars. And I think we can kind of adjust these legs however you like to make it look like he's walking. I'll connect them all first before I start to position them, and then guarantee everything is going to move around. So we kind of ease with these legs, so you can sort of adjust these however you wish. This is the front. Then we get another 6th length rod. We're going to add a black handle piece to it, and we're going to add skeleton arm as well. This will do the head or the neck. going to go in to this piece here at the front. Then for the neck, we're going to get a handle piece with a technic claw into another handle piece like this. And we're going to get 3 more what we did earlier. Then we're going to clip these in like that to help form the neck. So the neck's going to clip into this clip at the front. It's kind of going to go round like this. And then for the head, we get a laser gun piece. We're going to stick a 1x1 with a tooth plate into the base. Then we have a bracket piece going into the front of the gun, and a cheese wedge does the front like this. This is kind of the head. Then goes in to the top, so there's the head, and then for the tail we get a tusk piece going into a tooth piece going into a handle piece for the end, and then same as we did before, a technic claw 1x1 round at the handle piece. We've got 3 of these for the tail. Connect these all together. That goes into the technic claw at the back. That should go that way. Just flip that round. Then we've got our tail going in there. So there's our Brachiosaurus. This of course is going to go into the ground floor. It can be pulled out as well, so it's on that plinth, so you can take it out if you wish, but its home is going to be here in the base. So you can just drop that in. It's not secure, so you can move straight out. There's no studs connecting it in place, but that's how it sits inside the museum there. So that's a cool build. So I think we're done the ground floor now. Feels like we've been doing it for a while, but yeah, we have. So that's the ground floor all done and completed. So we'll go to the widescreen again, just with the Brachiosaurus in. So there you go, from the top view you can see the Brachiosaurus, the stairs, counter. Got the front now, the statues and the columns, and our railings with our 2 workers as well as our 2 statues. And now we're going to move to bag 15. So I'll probably do about another hour or just under. See how my fingers last because they're starting to hurt. And we'll do the next level, so we'll start at the base of that one. So we're going to need the last parts in our oversized bag. We need 7 of these 2x16s. 2 of those. And then bag 15 as well. And we'll start to do the frame of the second level, and this of course is as high as it goes. There's only the roof to go after this, so we don't have another level to build. And to start us off, we'll get a 2 by 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. 2 by 16, and we're going to add 2 by 14s in light bluish grey, one stud overhang into that one like this. Then at the end we're going to add one of our 2 by 16 white plates into the middle there, and then either side of that we're going to add these 8 by 6, 8, yeah, 8. Add those this side, another one this side. Then we'll add these oversized 2 by 16s down the edge. One set of studs hanging out. Then we get 2 1 by 8s on those on each side. Then we've got some 6 by 6s very next. Another plate goes across there. Then with that done, we're going to get these 4 by 8s here. And they'll run a 1 by 8 across the back. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And in the front, we're going to run a 2 by 8 in white too. And these are going to attach each side here, like so. And then we're going to build 2 of these at the same time, so we get these 6 by 10s and a 2 by 8 to the end. Then we get a 2 by 4 at the front. And then we get our 2 by 16s in white each side too. We're going to add the 6 by 6 plates onto here as well. And then finish off at the end here with another 2 by 4. We then attach these each side here. Yeah, it's right. But weird then. It is weird, isn't it? Hang on, what's going on? What have I messed up? It goes there. And it goes there. That's better. So we've got this shape. Then we get 2 more 1 by 10s in tan. One goes this side, one this side. And then we're going to get 4 1 by 8s. Stick a 1 by 8 underneath and connect these 2 together. And these are going to run across the back on each side. And we've got 1 by 3 each side here. And one more 1 by 8 across the back. So that's that bag 15 done. That was easy enough. That's the base for our next level. So now bag 16. So for this bit we need 4 1x6 plates in green. Snap them together in pairs. We're going to run along the front here, one stud in on the edge, and then right at the front here we're going to get a 1x8, I can find it, green tile. Green one is green. 1x8. There it is. And this is going to go 4 studs in from each side and just run across there. Then we get 2 corner bricks and also 2 white 1x1 plates. Stick them in the front there and there, just in front of our tile. We get another couple of 1x2 bricks. We have 2 red 1x1 round plates, and we have 4 1x3 plates. I'm going to snap these 1x3s together, and we're going to add the red 1x1 rounds at the base. It's going to run over here. 1x2 next to it. Couple more 1x1 plates, 1x3 bricks, and some downward facing single brackets. Gonna add the 1x1 plates to the front of our 1x3s. I'm going to go at the front as well. Now downward facing brackets go on the inside here, so our columns are going to come up from the base. Then we get a 1x8 with a side one, a 1x4 plates, 4 1x2 plates, and also some corner plates. Corner plates go in the middle here. And 1x8, couple of 1x4s here, and our 1x2s laid over there. Then we got 10 1x6 bricks, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 4 1x2s, and then 2 2x3 flat tiles. So start with the 1x6, you'll run down the length of this, then across the front, then we have the 1x2, the 1x6, same on this side, 1x6s all the way. And then these 2x3s where the staircase comes up, we'll have those 2x3s in. Then we get a 2x6 tile, got a 4x4 round plate, 2x2 yellow plate rounds, 1x3 rod, 2 gold clip pieces and 2 reddish brown 1x1 rounds with pins on. So start with rotated round now, so just got to do that, follow the instructions. 3 studs in from each side. Stick our tile and stick our yellow plate onto our black plate. Going to go in the middle there. That's about right. Then we're going to stick our pins and our clips into each other, and over here we'll stick these in, and we'll make a little barrier here with our 3-length rod. Then we get some white bricks, so we've got some macaroni tiles in white, 1x3, couple of 1x3 bricks and 2 macaroni bricks. We're going to add tiles to the top and add these in as well. Then with that in, we're going to add some plates. So we've got 4 1x2s with sliders on. We've got 5 1x8s and a 1x2, and we start with 1x2 with a slider, regular 1x2, another slider one, another slider there, another one there, then our 1x8s along the edge here. And we've got 4 or 5 1x8 plates, 1x2, and another 4 1x2s with sliders on again. Moving across this side, same pattern. Then we've got 4 2x2 jumper tiles in tan. That's doing our window bases again. 4 1x4s, and we have 8 1x2s. And we also have 8 1x1 rounds with pins. 3, 5, 7, 8. So the 1x4 plates and the jumpers go together. I'm going to stick a 1x2 plate either side, and then our 1x1 rounds with pins. Again, this is just the window sill that sits on the bottom of each window. Oh, no, the wrong way around. He's on there. Goes on this side. And our last one is on the end here. I'm going to add some bricks on this side, so we need 5 1x6s, 2 1x4s, corner brick 1x2 and a 1x1. And we'll start with a 1x1 brick going on. We have our corner brick, then a 1x4, and 2 1x6s, 1x2. We need then 2 stud gap, then we got 6 1x6s. We've got a 1x4, a couple of 1x2s, 1x1, corner brick. We have some plates, 1x2 with the rounded ends, drain pipe type things going on here. So start us off, we'll do the, over this side 1x1 goes on, corner brick, 1x4, 1x6s, 1x2, leave 2 studs for a window, and here for the drain pipe we're going to stick the 1x2 round onto the plate, 1x1 next to it, then we'll stick a clip into the bottom there, flip this back round, candle into the bottom there, 1x1 round pin on top, and same on top of the plate like this. So we'll go on our side here to continue our drain pipe. How's that worked out? What did I miss? Continue our drain pipe up the side, and that's the end of that bag, I think. So we'll do bag 17. I might make this the last bag because my fingers are starting to hurt now. And the railings. So bag 17. Last bag of the day. We have another minifigure here, so he's actually got a little child that's enjoying the exhibits. We get to build one of the exhibits. So the child has got a nice green jumper on. He's got 2 expressions. One's like a gleeful smile, and the other one is like an amazement. Ooh, scared one. Go with a nice smile on his face. He's got a medium nugget hairpiece, and he's got the shorter reddish brown legs. So here he is on his day out in the museum. Just going to stick him on the front of the museum for now. Get him out of the way, and then we're going to continue now building up the back wall. So for this we need 9 1x6s. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Need a need 4 1x2s. Couple of corner bricks, and 1x1 bricks, and 2 1x4 bricks. Corner brick goes on. Two 1x6s, 1x2, another 1x6, another 1x2. 1x6s, and a 1x2 down there. Then we have a 1x1 goes on. Then a corner brick. More 1x6s there to the 1x4. And then on the other side, same again. 1x6s and then the 1x4. And we've got 12 1x6s. And 3 1x2s. Again, just adding another layer of bricks everywhere. So that's that wall built up a bit more now. Then we'll put some more detail on the inside for a bit. This will bring us to the end pretty much. So we've got these Ninjago style fence pieces. We've got some black candles. And also 1x1 rounds with pins which we'll stick into the bottom of the candles. These are going to go either side of our gap here, and then we're going to put our Ninjago style fences either side. There's banisters. Then we get 6 more fences. 4, 6. We've also got 4 of these curved versions. We have some 1x4 regular tiles. Should have 2 of those. Side, and then a couple of 1x1 rounds which will stick into the end of the 1x4 tiles at the end. These then go into our top of our candle and the fence here. Then we'll stick our curved fence, regular fence, and another curved one. And then this side it's 2 fences, curved one, 1 fence, curved one, and 2 more fence pieces. We've got some nice curved balconies going on in the museum there. Sideways they look like that. Then we'll cover the tops of these. So for that we're going to need 2 1x6s, 2 1x4s modified, 4 macaroni tiles, and we've got 6 1x1 black plates. So first off, the black plates go on to our tiles we've already added, and our macaronis go around the tops of the curved fences, and our modified 1x4 goes on. Then on the other side we put our 1x1 plates to the first part, then our 1x6 tiles go on, 1x1 plates again, then we've got our macaroni tiles and a 1x4 modified goes on again. That's how our fences are looking, or banisters. Next up we're going to put our exhibit on, which is going to be the space one. We'll start with a dome. We'll stick a spider's web in the middle there. We then got these clips here. We have a magenta microphone and a grey microphone. We go into the ends of our clips. And they're going to go opposite sides of our spider's web. There and there like that. Then we have a steering wheel here, slide over the top, and there's a 2x2 round tile with a stud in the middle, goes on there like that. And we get a squished brick with a stud on the side, and stick a Technic claw into that, and onto that a minifigure head in dark tan colour. Just clip into our rod piece like that. We're also going to get a Technic claw, add a blue ball on, and a clip near our minifigure head. Another clip, and we stick a Technic claw into that. Strands clear one by one with a clip goes on top of that. Now we're going to stick a ring, Saturn there. Orange ball on top of that trans clip. And take that round like that to give us a Saturn ball. That's going to go over this side. And then we'll also get another piece here with a pin goes on the end, side clip this time, with a clip piece and a dark blue ball. Oh, got my balls mixed up. Use the pun. That's how our planets are forming at the moment. Then we get a red ball. We're going to stick that directly onto a clip. Goes on next. And a grey one. Again, it's going to go on a pin with a clip. Grey ball goes on there, goes on this side. And then we put the sun in the middle. So here we go. Here's a purple detailed orrery of the solar system. Really fuels our imagination rockets. Perhaps one day we'll get to visit some of those planets. There you go, you can see all the planets rotating. So you've got Venus, Mercury, Earth, Mars. As you move out, we've got Jupiter, I'm guessing, Saturn, we've got Uranus and Neptune, which is that one. There's our planet. Of course, Pluto's not a planet anymore, it's more Pluto. So he's not included anymore. And so this is going to go, of course, and sit in the middle here. Move these slightly now, because instructions tell you where these should be before she built it. Doesn't really matter, I guess. That's all in place there now, and I think that's the end of our bag. Maybe let's do one more bag. Finish on an even number. I'm just going to be putting some exhibits in this one, so it's not too bad on my fingers. We'll stop after this one for sure today. We also get another minifigure here. Looks like a mother, of course, could be just a lady looking around. Ooh, look all off. So first up then, the minifigure. We have a prosthetic leg. A pink top, and we got a, she's got two facial expressions, one with a smirk on and a beauty spot, one with just another smirk on. She's got a camera in her hands, old school. She's got a mobile phone, and then she's got short hair like that. Again, we'll stick her on the outside for now, and I'll add her in to the set in a bit. So first up, let's move this out of the way a second. First plinth, so again a 2x4 plate and a brick. Going to stick two modified 2x2s, 2-stud chain on top with the studs centered in the middle. Then we have a blue jumper tile. Now we're going to build a boat. It's going to sit on top. So we start with an Erling brick. I'm going to stick a 1x1 with the handle on. Then at the front we're going to stick a cheese wedge. So our little boat there. Then we stick a paddle in the top for the mast, and the sail is going to be a cutaway curved piece. So there's our little boat. It's our first exhibit on this one. That's going to go over here in the corner. Next one, same plinth design. This time we get a green jumper tile at the back and a green tile at the front. We start with a 1x1 semicircle with stud on the side. We're going to stick a 1x1 plate on top of that. And we have an Erling brick on its side. Then going to put a blue cheese wedge in the top, and then a paddle, two paddles actually, one going that way, one going the other way. And we're going to stick some 1x1 round green pieces in the end. I'm not actually sure what this is yet. And this goes on our plinth like that. And there's no note as to what this is. Well, that's the front of it. I'm not sure. It's going to go just over there like that. Answers on a postcard, please. It's history of Lego sets, isn't it? So it's the pirates. Because the next thing we're doing is the yellow castle. Is that the tree house? Maybe that's the tree house. I think the colours look right. Then we get a 2x4 plate, 2x4 brick, same plinth again, modified 2x2s on. Then we're going to do the yellow castle. So we start with a yellow upward facing bracket. We're going to stick a 1x2 plate onto that, and one of these T pieces with the jumper tile, studs in the middle. So we stick a green 2x2 into the base. Put this on its side now with the yellow door on, and then we need the yellow 1x1 rounds to make the turrets for the castle. It's in the middle there, so there's our yellow castle exhibit. Our little Lego sets. Moving on. So bash the camera. There's a note here that says these detail exhibits celebrate key eras in minifigure history. Do you recognise them all? Got the pirates, and I got the castle. Looks like a tree to me, the middle one, but I'm not sure. What am I missing? Forgetting something. So then next one we're going to do a 2x2, so we're going into rockets now. We're going to do a 2x2 plinth, brick and a plate. Let's stick a couple of jumper tiles on top here. And we get a 1x2 in blue that's going to go onto the jumpers there. Blue antennae. Then we're going to make the rocket. It's got a rocket tail by one. Stick a cone on top of that. And then elbow piece here. So it's Saturn 5. There's a rocket. It's going to go over in the space exhibit, over in the corner here. There's our rocket. Next one we got a 2x4. Jumper tile goes in the middle. 1x2 tiles each side. Then we've got a trans clear 1x1. Goes in the middle there. We have a bar with a 1x1 on. That's going to have a 1x1 with studs all the way around it. And on those we're going to stick 3 pyramid type pieces. And 3 sides fit. Then we'll stick a 1x1 plate on top. And we get another one. Plate on the side. Pyramids all the way around. Like this. And we have a sculpture that looks like that on display. This one's going to go over this side. Just in there. Then our next exhibit is a 2x6. Going to stick a 3x3 plate, 2 of those into the base. Then we're going to have a blue 1x1 round brick at the front. Then again another set of 3x3s on top. Then we'll stick some tiles on. So we've got these 2x2 jumpers each side. Modified 2x2 with 2 studs on. Then these jumper tiles here. Then we're going to stick a 1x1 plate at the front and a cheese wedge. Then we've got a sloped brick going down there and a trans yellow 1x1 plate. Then a blue 1x1 squished brick and a blue tile. And if we come around the front, we are going to add a roller skate to the front jumper. We'll get a Technic claw and add a 1x1 round pin into that, and that'll go into our squished brick. Then we've got another 1x1 round with a pin and a bar with a 1x1 on it. That goes onto our other piece there. Triangle with a clip into a Technic claw. Goes in like that. And this I think is the end bag, and this one goes down the front here. Like that. And there's a note here that says, travelling to the stars requires courage and a powerful vehicle capable of exploring the galaxy. Once we get there, we'll also need a command centre to coordinate our amazing adventures and a small nimble buggy that can cross unearthly terrain. So you can see there's a little buggy there designing a spaceship and a control centre, which is what this kind of area is here. And that's the end of bag 18. So we're going to stop there today because my fingers are hurting now. It's nearly at time. So we'll continue from bag 19 next time. So this is kind of what we've got. Go to the right. Get you a better view of the layer of this one. So we've got the nice balcony areas here. The stairs are going to come up this way. We've got a history of Lego sets here, pirates, I think it's the tree and the yellow castle. Got planets, rocket, and some details of stuff around there. And then this is going to, of course, this is our ground level. And then you can see the Brachiosaurus sticking out here. So once we stick this on, we'll be able to see him poking his head out the top in the next time. So that's the set getting there. Probably needs to come forward a bit. Maybe about there somewhere. And then we've got our minifigures at the front. So that's it for today. Let's go to the main camera. Together. That's the two levels coming together now. So you can see the space and the Brachiosaurus sticking his head out the top. There's some details of space. Got the minifigures at the front as well. Just go over there. And then if we take off this layer that we're building now, you can get a better look at what's going on there. Of course, we can take the Brachiosaurus out, and there he is. And then there's the details of the inside. So it's been a good build so far. So we're up to bag 19. There's 33 in the set. So we'll come back next week and we'll continue our stream, and hopefully we might even finish it off depending on how many much detail there is to put in it, because that is only one level and then we've got the roof to stick on. So hopefully we can get it done next week and that'll finish us off, and then we'll move on to the next thing. So as a reminder, do flip over to the community tab and cast your vote on what you want us to build next. I think at the moment it's the Lunar New Year Family Reunion set. So that's the one we'll be picking up unless you change the vote, so you can go over there and change what we're going to build next. As always, if you enjoyed this stream, then do hit that like button as well, just so that other people get to see it, and I also know that you're enjoying the content. And you can join me next Sunday at 2 PM Greenwich Mean Time, where we'll be continuing part 3 of the build for the Natural History Museum. And fingers crossed, we might get it finished, or we'll be really close and we'll only have one more stream after that. So join me then for that. Whatever you're doing for the rest of your week, enjoy yourself and join me next week. See you then.